Hey guys, Mas here from Zelda Dungeon, and there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Number one, walkthroughs. Back in November of this year, Caleb finished uploading the Majora's Mask video walkthrough, and from what we heard from you guys, it was great. I personally think it's by far the best video walkthrough for Majora's Mask online, and I'm very proud of the work Caleb and I, or mostly him, I just helped with some ideas, but Caleb, he did a lot of work with it, and it's very good. And we appreciate all the good responses we got from you guys. I sort of rushed out a Skyward Sword walkthrough. It took me all of about 6 weeks to record, do the audio, edit it, and get it out. It took about 6 weeks. And like I said, I sort of rushed it out there just because it's a brand new game, and I wanted our fans to sort of have an alternative to our text site walkthrough. Overall, I think it went pretty well. It's perhaps not as polished as the Majora's Mask or some of our previous walkthroughs, but given the timetable, I mean, I basically worked on it in just over a month as opposed to like 9 months or so. It went pretty well. Originally, our plan was Caleb was going to do his own Skyward Sword walkthrough, basically a polished up version, sort of like the Majora's Mask guide. However, Caleb and I have talked about it, and we're going to push that aside to sometime in the future. Reason being is I think mine holds its own for now, and with all the other Zelda games and other projects Caleb and I want to work on, it doesn't seem to make much sense for us to redo an already completed guide. So that's where we stand with that. And moving forward, though, I have something almost ready to go. It's still going to be several weeks. Caleb is working on basically the preliminary parts to his next video walkthrough. It won't be ready for a while. However, we have other staff members working on other guides at the website, and while I'm not ready to make any announcements yet, we should have more news about our upcoming video walkthroughs in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Number two, though, what I really want to talk about today is the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. I first mentioned this in October of 2011, and when I first mentioned it, we had all of 50 articles over at the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. Well, 3 months have passed, and we've gone from 50 articles to over 1,200 articles. So we've seen this rapid growth of the wiki. However, this is just the beginning. We have a long way to go. Like I said, we're up to 1,200 articles. We've had nearly 2,000 images uploaded to the wiki, over 16,000 page edits to the wiki. But we have a long way to go to make the Zelda Dungeon Wiki the definitive Zelda-related encyclopedia online. But we fully intend to do that in the long run. But we need your help. Our core staff over at Zelda Dungeon, over at the Zelda Dungeon Wiki in particular, we've laid out the foundation for future growth. We've set up most of the templates, the organizing, and we're constantly tweaking and adding and creating new things. But the foundation has been laid, articles are being created, and I particularly am working on a lot of like the resource and publication projects, while some of our other staff are working on their own projects as well. But we need your help to help edit the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. There's a link below in the description for the wiki, and it just takes a minute to register. We'd really appreciate it if you could register and help edit some of the established pages already, just improve the quality, add some material. A lot of the pages we have blank sections or just placeholder sections, and well, they can be expanded upon. Furthermore, also in the description below, we have a link to all the wanted pages. These are pages that are being linked to from somewhere within the wiki, but the particular pages have not been established yet. So you can help in creating new pages or editing established pages. Anything really to help get the wiki going. We have a core group of quality editors, but we're looking for some more. In the future, we're looking for more, I should say, wiki content managers. That's sort of how I've promoted it. Basically, people to take on specific projects over at the wiki whether it be maybe the enemies from Oracle of Seasons, and it's maybe make sure there's images for every single enemy from Oracle of Seasons, add a little description, perhaps location guide where they're located, strategies. Maybe that's just an example of a project. I'm particularly working on all the various Zelda strategy guides. We have another staff member working on the various interviews in the Zelda series. We have another guy working on basically the enemy guides for much of the game. So there's a lot of projects you can take on. But with the Wiki content managers, I'd like people to focus on a particular game or a topic or whatever. And then furthermore, in the future, we are planning on making maybe several times a week featuring Wiki articles over at the Zelda Dungeon index page. A full article specifically meant for a particular article, or particular topic or whatever. And we have to polish up the articles before I'm willing to commit to editing or to adding front page news posts about particular articles. You can see in the description below there's a link to my Dekubaba article, or I should say our Dekubaba article. It's a page that I worked on a lot, and it sort of was what I was trying to establish as what a featured article should be like in terms of a quality, depth, and such. So you can check it out, but head on over to the Zelda Dungeon Wiki. We're also working on ways to perhaps try to get the community more involved. We've looked in the past about interlinking our forums with our Wiki software. Furthermore, with our Wiki software, with our comment system at Zelda Dungeon on the index page. We haven't actually been able to break through on that, but it's something we are working on. And we just have a lot of projects planned, and the Wiki is certainly the future of Zelda Dungeon from a content perspective. So we'd appreciate your help. Head on over to Zelda Dungeon Wiki, and that's pretty much going to do it for now. I will see you guys next time, and well, take care. See you guys.